Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Mindy Banks. I'm the Flip Flop Chef, and today I'm going to be talking about Pampered Chef's sheet pans as well as our cookie sheet so that you guys can decide which size is best for yourself, for your kitchen, for whatever meal that you're preparing. I get a lot of questions about these, and sometimes people get confused by the sizing, so we're going to take care of all those questions today. If this is the first time that you've watched one of my videos, I hope you'll click the subscribe button while you're here. Also, I'd love to hear where you guys are watching from, and if at any time you have any questions, feel free to use the chat and I'll be sure to get back to you with the answer. Also, if you're not already a member of my recipe community, make sure you go to theflipflopchef.com and click the button at the top of the page. It'll redirect you to my group. You'll have access to thousands of recipes and lots of giveaways too. So let's go ahead and talk about our sheet pans. So as you can see, we have lots of things here on the counter. What I want to do first is I want to just give you some of the basics about our sheet pans before I talk about the sizes, where you can use them, that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to read straight from the catalog to make sure that I don't miss a thing. So these here, these are heavy gauge steel, and it combines the strength of steel with the heat conduction of aluminum, just like professionals use. So when you see that half sheet pan in a minute, it's like kind of like what you see in the cafeterias of the schools, right? These are not gonna warp. They have rolled edges and wire rims that keep the pans from warping under the broiler, which means you can use them under the broiler. They have a quality coating that prevents sticking and keep pans looking new. They're easy to clean. You can put them in the dishwasher if you need to, and cleanup is a breeze. Most of the time I put these in the dishwasher. Occasionally I'll wash with my hands. It just depends on how much space is available in my dishwasher. Where can you cook with these? These are heat safe to 500 degrees. You can use them in a conventional oven, a regular oven. You can use them under the broiler, and they're also freezer safe. And of course, if you want to put them in the refrigerator, you can do that too. So let's talk about the different sizes, and I'll give you guys the measurements of each of these. So these here, I have these kind of stacked funny for a picture. So let me set these down here. Now, what I want to talk to you guys about, let me put them in order, and then you'll see how they all stack nicely and easily for storage. So if you put these in a cabinet or you flip them up on the side and put them inside of a shelf or inside of a cabinet, these are going to store very, very easily for you. So this size right here comes with our modular sheet pan, so a modular sheet pan set. And you're going to get 3 pans in this set. And so you're going to get the 2 small ones and then the 1 larger one. So let's talk about this set first, and then we'll talk more about the other sizes. So the modular sheet pan set gives you 1 8 3/4 by 12 3/4 size and 2 smaller sizes that are 6 1/2 by 8 3/4. These pans, the smaller ones, they fit in your deluxe air fryer and most standard size toaster ovens. I love how they're deeper than a normal pan. So you get these 2, and then you get this one here. Mine is really scratched up and beat up because I use that one a lot. You can tell those are a lot prettier. You will notice normal wear and tear of these pans. So if you see any discoloration, if you use these with really high fat foods, the discoloration is going to be more. I don't typically cook a lot of high fat foods on these, and so mine look really great. I've had them for many, many years. Most, if not all of these are samples that I received as a consultant when Pampered Chef launched these in our catalog. So what I like to use this one for the most, I use my deluxe air fryer often, and while this one doesn't fit in the air fryer, it's the perfect size for the rotating basket. So when I take the rotating basket out of the air fryer, I set it right on here. I don't have to worry about it rolling around, because if it rolls, it's just gonna hit the side of the pan. And it also catches any juices that might drip from the rolling basket or the rotating basket. So that is the modular sheet pan set. This one is the medium sheet pan, and the medium sheet pan is 9 by 13. Then we have the large sheet pan. This is 10 by 15 1/2. And then this is where it gets confusing. This one is called the half sheet pan. The reason it's confusing is people think half and they think small, right? So they see half sheet pan in the catalog and the description, and they're like, this is the smallest size. It's actually the largest size because it's half the size of like a commercial sheet pan. So this half sheet pan is, where is the measurements? Here we go, 12 by 17. But check this out. You can use your modular sheet pans inside of the half sheet pan. See how they fit perfectly? So if you like doing sheet pan meals, but you don't like your food touching each other, this is a great way for you to put everything in and everything out at the same time, because you can carry the half sheet pan, putting it in the oven and taking it out, but you can separate your food onto different trays. If that is not important to you, then you can put everything on the half sheet pan. But I love that these fit nicely inside of the half sheet pan if you want to use that to cook inside of the oven. So I'm going to go over this again so that you understand the sizes. So the largest size we have is the half sheet pan. Then the next largest is the large sheet pan. Then the next is the medium. And then we have the modular set, which has, I don't want to call it small, but it's smaller than the other one. And then 2 baby sizes that fit in the deluxe air fryer. Now, we do have a cookie sheet, and the cookie sheet is slightly different. You'll see that it does not have an edge all the way around the side. It's much thinner, but this is the perfect pan for baking your cookies. So I recommend getting at least 2 of these so that you can make 2 batches of cookies at the same time. But that is the cookie sheet. So I know growing up, we always called these pans here cookie sheets. So in Pampered Chef's world and in the real world, these are called sheet pans. But I know everybody calls things their own names. And so these are sheet pans. This is a cookie sheet. So just so that you understand the difference between the two, and now you know what the different sizes mean and where you can use them. So these are also really great for prepping food for the grill and bringing food back in from the grill. Just make sure that whatever food you put on raw, that you clean the pan before you use it for the cooked food. I know everybody knows that, but I feel better saying it. So if you have any questions about our sheet pans, feel free to reach out to me. And if you didn't go to theflipflopchef.com yet to join my recipe community, make sure that you do that. And I have many more videos coming, so you guys stay tuned. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.